Hey guys, so I just want to make a really quick note on the fact that the LPS have not been growing and it's been 7 months, and the anemone has been about 3 months. So I guess it has to be, at this point, something's wrong, but what I realize is it has to be a nutrient issue because nothing else is wrong with the tank. So I added in a Montipora frag to test if it's a nutrient issue, because if it is a very low nutrient issue, then your LPS won't grow, but your SPS will grow very well. But if it's another issue, then the SPS won't grow. Or if the nutrients are so low that the SPS can't grow, then that's a problem, because then LPS, of course, in some people's tanks just grows slowly due to keeping the nutrients low. But because I pulled out a lot of algae, I'm going to keep on going in there and pulling out more. And because I'm just hoping that this Montipora can do well, and that some of these LPS corals at the very least can start getting it going. I mean, I get that this torch coral might end up being a wall torch because it's growing into more of a wall formation and it might grow a lot slower. It still looks to have shown growth if you check really early videos. So I don't know, it might just be the fact that the other 4 corals just haven't been positioned right. But if I can get growth out of at least an encrusting Montipora like this one going pretty well, then I kind of know at that point that it's not necessarily the nutrients. Then it's really more of a, let me try to pull out more algae, let me try moving the corals around to see where they would fit. So I just gotta wait and see now. Let me hope that this Montipora can grow over the next couple months. Maybe even over the next 2 months, it will start to show some signs of growth, if I'm lucky. And then maybe it will, if it does well, then I'll start realizing maybe it's the fact that the LPSs won't do well in my lower nutrient tank, which is caused by the algae. But since I really can't get rid of all algae that easily, I decided to keep on going in there and pulling it out and hoping that I lowered the amount of algae enough to raise the nitrates. Well, I guess for now I just gotta keep my 100% success rate with fish. Given that all the fish are alive and doing well, I just gotta keep all the fish successfully and then see about corals from there. As long as I'm not losing fish, that's really it for me. As long as the fish are surviving and doing well, then if the corals aren't thriving, then I guess I could keep on trying different things. But if I'm losing fish, that's when I really have a problem. I heard of people that lose quite a bit of their frags when they put frags in. These frags are just smaller, just cut. And sometimes it's a struggle to keep small frags alive, but it's the best way for me to experiment and see what works. So I kind of felt as though I had to try out some frags to see what would happen. I guess I'll just hold on to the tank exactly as it is for another 2 months to make another decision. Maybe pull out more algae, maybe see if the Montipora grows, and if the Montipora grows like very well, and if one of the other LPS can start to kickstart itself, then I guess the other remaining LPS I could just move to someplace else in the tank and try again. Like this Duncan I just put down on the sand bed. Might have been a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. It wasn't that long ago. I think it must have been a week or 2 ago. Didn't feel that long ago, so it's surviving there. I mean, occasionally it gets knocked over and I just gotta push it back up, but there's a chance that if it does well there, it can add itself under their head and start to really do well. And then I probably would have to push this back up to the side a little bit of the tank, but if the candy cane can start to do well, if that Duncan can start to do well, if the Montipora grows, if that torch might have grown already, because it appears to be a wall torch. And people have told me it's grown, but I really can't tell visually. So I'm just gonna wait it out. As for the frog spawn, it's about the same as it always has been. So I'm just gonna wait and keep fish alive and then see what happens from there. So that's it. It's just a waiting game now. And I just gotta keep on pulling out algae. So see you guys on the next one.